this video, this thing has never been to its fullest potential. We have a really impressive snowmobile engine in this mower. Triple cylinders, 800cc from a Polaris Storm. The Storms with the triple pipes are pushing close to 160 horsepower. This is the most powerful toy I ever ridden in my life. On the snowmobile engines, you don't have gears, you have CVT clutches. Primary clutch, secondary clutch. So technically you just have one gear, and that gear is called gone.
Rest in pieces.
The way this mower goes forward is behind this big clutch you have a shaft right here. These bolts are from the pillow block bearings that is holding this clutch in place. This shaft goes all the way to the other side with a pillow block bearing on this side as well. On the secondary clutch shaft we have a sprocket. I'm gonna try my best to show it on camera. It's kind of hard because there's a bunch of things. You can see it move right there. I think it's a 12-tooth sprocket. From there, the chain goes to a Yamaha Blaster swing arm. The way this thing is built is scary, but badass. We need to fix some issues if we want to reach the fullest potential of this death machine. What we need to fix first is the head gaskets. At every strokes of the piston, a little bit of air from the combustion gets into the cooling system. Then it builds up pressure in the radiator, the coolant hose, and then the engine proceeds to overheat. Either the head gaskets need to be replaced or the cylinder heads are not flat.
A few moments later.
These gaskets are really old and I think they are leaking a little bit. I'm trying to fix this with high temp gasket maker. As you can see guys, I cleaned the surfaces and we have just a thin layer of gasket maker on this cylinder. I'm gonna let the gasket maker harden a little bit so it doesn't squish all around the cylinder head. I also put a thin layer on this cylinder head. I did order some gaskets, but I need to wait 3 weeks until I get them. I want to drive this thing.
A few moments later.
So now we are going to modify the front end of the death machine. We are going to relocate this cooling fan because a cooling fan is not supposed to be in front of a radiator. We also need to open up the front end of the mower because there's just not enough airflow going into that radiator right now.
The next day.
I let the gasket maker harden overnight, and now the cylinder heads are torqued to specs. Hopefully this cheap fix will solve the problem. Now the curvature of the radiator is pointing towards the lawnmower. I think this way we will have an increased airflow inside the radiator. We're going to try to run the death machine without a cooling fan. I don't think the cooling fan was helping the airflow inside that radiator. It was also blocking all the airflow from going through that radiator. Also, this little thing that I don't know how to call it was also in front of the radiator, blocking all the air from going through it as well. So now this thing needs speed in order to cool down. Sounds great. I also modified the front end of the mower so we have a lot more airflow going to that radiator. Let's start this beast and see if it'll build pressure in the radiator. We have a digital temperature gauge on this death machine. As you can see, the temperature gauge is faulty. It does work when I push on the wire like this. It's showing 33 degrees Celsius. I'm gonna let go of the wire. Bam, it's lagging again. It's trash! Just keep in mind guys that we have a super oversized belt on this thing. We're probably losing 40 kilometers an hour in top speed and a lot of acceleration. We're going to find a proper belt for this thing in the future video. I also seen a lot of comments telling me to put a clutch cover on that thing because I'm gonna lose a leg. I do have a clutch cover. This is the clutch cover. It goes like this. Bam.
It looks really good with the clutch cover. We can bolt this thing at 3 places.
But since we have an oversized belt, the belt is rubbing on the clutch cover. So we can't put the clutch cover until we have a proper belt for this thing. Just pray that I won't lose a leg. I just noticed in a previous video that this mic is super loud, guys, and I'm always screaming. I'm so sorry for this video, guys, but I'm gonna try to fix that on a future video. Every time I'm about to drive this thing, I get an adrenaline rush. It's so scary to drive this thing. It's so loud and it's so powerful when the power band hits. The power band is so insane on this, there's no word to describe it. I ran this thing on idle for 15 minutes, it didn't build any pressure, and it wasn't overheating. So that's great. I installed a mini Polaris toolbox right there because we need sparks, you know, Polaris shit. Let's take this thing for a ride and pray that everything is going to go well for me. No time to waste, guys. This thing needs speed in order to cool down. Okay. And we actually don't know how hot the engine is right now. Whew. This thing is loud. I can't even hear myself think. Oh my god! Woohoo! The power band of this thing is insane. Look at this. You actually need to hold onto that steering or else you're just gonna die. I'm gonna quickly check the head temperature with my hands just to see if this thing is overheating. My god, this thing is loud. It's insane. I'm deaf. I'm actually deaf right now. I might as well check if there's any pressure in the engine as well. Oh yeah. We still have pressure. Oh my god. The heads are not that hot though. It just doesn't seem right to have pressure in the engine when the engine is actually not hot. It's like 40 degrees Celsius. The boiling temperature is 100 degrees Celsius, so this is what I'm not getting right now. It's so weird. I'm just gonna send it again and see what happens. Oh my god! Wow! Oh my god! Oh! What a bump! I probably did like 2 miles of distance in like 10 seconds with just power band hits. The engine is hot. It's starting to hurt a little bit right now, but it's not insanely hot. Probably like 65 degrees Celsius, something like that. You want to race this thing? We are going to race a Honda Civic.
Nice.
Real quick though. Full throttle, man.
Fast as fuck.
I know Civics are not that fast, but I still let him hit the VTEC, and I just left him in dust. This thing is insane. This cylinder gets hotter than both of these, but I can still touch them. Not this one though, it's a little bit hotter. Is it just me, guys, or edging the power band on a two-stroke is just so satisfying? My phone! Fuck! No! I lost my fucking phone! Why do I always need to lose my phone? Oh my god, not with this thing. It's gonna overheat. Whoa! I fucking always lose my phone, bro. I'm so done. No. Oh, it's there. I see it. I see it. Bro, this thing is probably boiling hot right now. Oh no, it wasn't my phone. It was a fucking leaf. Holy shit. Look at that. Look at fucking that. I'm so sorry, Death Machine. I know you're boiling hot right now, but I just lost my phone. I have no choice.
A few moments later.
Plans have changed, guys. We need to find my phone. I'm on Jimmy's e-scooter. I was also going so fast. My phone probably fly like super far. I'm so unlucky with my phone. I always lose it. There's a high chance that my phone just got ran over by a car. Oh my god, this is so bad. Imagine it went down the drain right there. Jimmy is calling me right now on his phone, so we should hear my phone as well. Is it here? I'm looking for a messenger call. I can't hear shit. There's another car coming. My phone was in my left pocket, so it probably flied this way. Let's listen. I can't hear shit. Oh! What? I got it! I'm so done, bro. I need to stop bringing my phone with me.
Yes. You're lucky, man.
Yeah, thanks for the e-scooter, Jimmy.
Yes, you're welcome, man.
Goodbye, bitch. This is faster than the Death Machine. Actually, it's not faster, but it's more reliable. It's not overheating. It doesn't build pressure in a radiator. It doesn't have a radiator, dumbass. We are going a whopping 12 miles an hour. Bro, I kind of like this e-scooter. It's so peaceful. When I was trying to find my phone and I saw the coolant pissing everywhere, I didn't actually realize at the moment that it was coming from a hole in the radiator. That is really not good. So we need to tow the Death Machine with the can-am. We are finally at home, guys. We need to put the radiator on the workbench and fix it. I just found the hole in the radiator. It's super tiny, right there. We are going to try to fix it with GB Weld. We are going to let this dry overnight. I let the GB Weld harden overnight. It's super hard. I did this, guys, because Jimmy did the same thing to his Yamaha Kodiak radiator and it worked. Let's mount this radiator back onto the Death Machine. The engine is not that warm, but I'm still going to spray the radiator with water a little bit.
Oh, baby, a triple! Oh, yeah!
Oh, yeah! Let's see if I actually need to buy some new gaskets. Oh, that's water from the radiator. Let's go, boy! The engine is not even hot right now. Yeah! Woo! This is actually the first time ever that I can touch the cylinder heads after driving more than 30 seconds. This thing is going to throw rocks like 50 feet behind me. The engine is still not hot! The gasket maker might actually have worked, guys. god, chilling temperature. Such a great temperature. Oh my god, a donut with this thing is going to be crazy, guys. Oh my god, I'm dizzy. I'm so dizzy right now. Whew. This is such an insane machine. Looks like we have fixed one of the main problems of this thing. It doesn't overheat and build pressure anymore. Looks like the GBL did a perfect job as well. In the next video, we are going to have a proper belt for this death machine. We are losing a lot of acceleration, a lot of top speed with this loose belt. We are also going to be able to put the clutch cover much more safer. I am also going to order a new temperature gauge because this one is faulty. We absolutely need to know the temperature of this engine. With that being said, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video and I'll catch you on the next one. If I'm alive, because I'm gonna full throttle this thing back home.